I knew eventually I would be retiring, and knowing me, I'm not one to sit around on the couch and watch TV and eat popcorn. Okay, I'm one of these people who needs a mission. I'm active in the community. I like doing service projects. I like doing volunteer work, but I also know I need an income. And so I had been listening to several webinars, and at the time Glenn and Dee Dee were doing webinars, and then they had a conference which happened to be on spring break because I'm a teacher. And the good thing about it being on spring break was I didn't have to take time off, so I didn't have to tell anybody, and I didn't have to lie about being gone. So I thought, okay, so I'm going to this business conference, but I didn't have a business. So I had been taking Juice Plus for about 7-8 years at the time, so I got hold of my distributor, and she signed me up the Sunday before the Friday conference to be a distributor. I said, great, now I have a business going to this business conference. And so I've been following Glenn and Dee Dee for a while, and Glenn broke off into Empower Network, and so he sent me a link, and I believe he attended the first conference in Georgia, and I could not go to the San Diego conference because my husband had been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and so I couldn't do anything with Empower Network. My husband has since passed away, and then I saw Dakota McLaren's video, the 19-year-old, and I thought, I can do this, if he can do that. So, and this was the Sunday before the Austin conference, and tickets were not available by then. I just booked a plane ticket and I said, surely I can get in. I went to the conference, and Jerry, who was in charge at the time, says, no, there are no tickets available. And I just started walking amongst the crowd looking for a ticket. And that's how I got in. That's how I got started.
Cool. Yeah. So how do you feel like being in this community or in the business?
Empower Network has been an awesome community, especially the Project AWOL group. Being very supportive and being very helpful, because at my age, I'm not real techie. In my teaching community, I was like above average.
Yeah.
But in this community, it's like a whole new language I'm learning.
Yeah.
People will throw vocabulary around, and I'm thinking, I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, just click on this and then move it over here. I'm going, right. It's been an uphill learning journey, but the people I've met have been just wonderful, and that's what keeps me going.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll get there, you know, after like going through the learning curve, and when you know all those, click it, right? Yeah. Yeah, eventually you'll get there.
So my passion, or my goal, with my first husband, who had also passed away, my kids have always seen me work all the time. As a special ed teacher, I put in like 14, 16, 18-hour days. And that's all they knew. And then I work on weekends, or I would shuttle them to soccer meets or swim meets, you know. And so during their growing up years through high school, we only had one family vacation. So my goal is to kind of make it up to them. Now that I have grandkids, I want to show them by my example, you don't have to work an 8-to-5 job. And then we can do family vacations.
You'll get that. You make that happen.
It is. I need that hug.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.